Hey, what's going on, guys? WALLAH here. Today I'm going to be talking about the age-old question whether shotgunning is easy or if it's not easy, if it's too easy, and just give you my opinions on some stuff. Content in this game has been kind of dry as of lately, like always. So if you guys have any other topics you'd like me to talk about, just let me know. I'm always down to just make videos like these. So yeah. If you play Destiny, you know top tier players are mostly running shotguns. Shotguns basically dominate this game. I know sniping is really strong and it has been very strong for a long time, but as of recently, shotgunning for some reason has taken the cake. So WALLAH, if all these top tier players are using shotguns, they have to be really easy, right? Like they have to be really strong. And I want to say you're partially right, because shotgunning is definitely not hard to do whatsoever, but it's something that becomes harder to do as you match better and better players, right? If you're a sniper main and some Titan slides directly at you and shotgunning, yeah, for the most part, it's pretty easy, right? But what did he do to get there, right? Are you a bad player, for example? Because if so, he probably didn't have to do too much to get close to you to shotgun you. If you consider yourself a pretty good player and he managed to close the gap on you, is it really easy for him to close the gap? Like, was it really easy for him to just walk from point A to point B and just, you know, shotgun you right in the face? Again, this game can be played very slow or very fast, depending on what's happening. If the game is being played extremely fast, yes, shotgunning can be looked at as very easy. But if the game is being slowed down to the point where no one's really moving around that much, I would argue to say that sniping would be a lot easier, a lot more beneficial. There are a lot of things in this game that make shotgunning quote-unquote easy. For example, there are a lot of melee abilities that can save one another, right? So let's say you have the shurikens on Hunter, you shoot someone, you throw 2 shurikens, bang, that's a free kill, right? Or Warlock Dawnblade, you have your melee that you can actually throw really far away, you shotgun someone for half their health, bang, throw your melee, that's a shotgun melee kill right there. Or let's say Hunter movement, for example, right? You shotgun, you shade step right after, bang, that's something that's helping you shotgun. I feel like a lot of things in this game tend to help shotguns more and make them easier. Not really the shotguns themselves being like overpowered or anything, but things adding to it that just make it a lot easier. A prime example of this would be quick draw on a shotgun. Have you ever used a shotgun without quick draw? Have you ever been successful without quick draw? Because I've never even thought about using a shotgun without quick draw because it's almost useless, I want to say, right? Like, I'd rather have a sniper point blank that has quick draw than a shotgun that doesn't have it, right? Because you're forced to always have either your primary or your shotgun out. Because if you get caught switching in front of your enemy without quick draw, it's basically game over. Assuming you're using a heavy hitting shotgun, if you have something like a 7 Seraph without quick draw, it's okay, it's not terrible. But again, quick draw makes it a lot easier. And I feel like quick draw is actually what makes people think that shotgunning is quote-unquote easy, right? You'll be pushing somebody, and all of a sudden, bang, they just insta-swap to their shotty. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like, what happened to the primary fight we were just having 1 second ago? All of a sudden, this guy just swapped instantly and shotgunned me? It's bullshit, man. This is so easy. What do I think personally? I do think shotgunning it's easy. I mean, to be straight up with you guys, I do think it's easy. Regardless of what skill level, I guess you could say, I'm playing at, there are some things that are actually like pretty hard to do. Like, let's say like doing a 180 flick or something, like trying to spin around really quick. When you get really close to somebody, you got to flick onto them, right? But for the most part, I don't really see it being all that difficult, and that's just the harsh reality, right? I know playing against better people is harder, right? Playing against good people becomes hard, but shotgunning itself doesn't become harder, right? It's just playing against better people that does become more difficult, and that's okay. To say that, oh, you know, shotgunning becomes harder when you match better people, anything gets harder when you match better players, right? That's literally anything in the game. Sniping becomes more difficult. Using a fusion rifle becomes more difficult. Using a sidearm becomes more difficult. Whatever it may be, it becomes more difficult when you're playing a better player. That's how it is in any video game. What do I think should change, though, right? Like, do I think shotgunning should become more difficult? Do I think a lot of other things should change? Like, what's my opinions on... I want to stick to shotgunning for the most part because this is a shotgunning video, right? But for number one thing I want, I don't... is maybe people might think this is stupid, but remove quick draw from the game, I think. right now, there's a lot of shotguns that don't or never had quick draw. I want to say they've been sunsetted. A lot of other shotguns have been sunsetted now that just never had quick draw and never had the time to shine in PvP, right? Because of quick draw. I always had this really big issue with, I don't know why Bungie never just added quick draw to every single weapon in the game. It wouldn't really hurt PvE, I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't want to ruin the game for PvE people because I know, obviously, PvE is a little bit more important than PvP, let's be honest. But I do think they should have added quick draw to literally every single gun in the game, or at least every special weapon. It's really unfair when a special weapon has better handling than the other gun, because the handling is extremely important and makes a lot of guns really easy to use when you have more handling. But I would argue and say maybe just remove quick draw on every single gun, right? Give every single gun really, not every single gun, sorry, every single shotgun pretty damn slow handling. That's the trade-off, right? They're easy to use up close, and it's basically a guaranteed free kill, but with the trade-off that you can't just switch to it instantly. That's the one thing I feel like shotguns just don't need. It's just insta-swap ability, right? The capability of being able to instantly just swap as soon as you want. Let's say you're missing some primary shots. Oh, I'm just going to swap to my shotgun instantly and just shotgun this guy because I don't want to have a primary gunfight. One argument that could be made about this is that people will play slower, right? People claim that people will just sit back and relax because they don't have quick draw, right? They can't fly in, they can't push up and do what they want anymore because they're forced to just chill back and wait until someone pushes them so they can have their shotgun ready. They don't want to be caught out in the open and then instantly swapping, trying to instantly swap to their shotgun, but oh, hold on, I don't have quick draw now, So I think there should be a trade-off now. So if you're going to use a heavy-hitting shotgun, then I think there should be no high-handling perks. The handling on the weapon should be slow and just trash, That should be bad. But the trade-off is you get a heavy-hitting shotgun that should be more consistent, and stuff like that. And then as you get to the shotguns that fire faster and faster, the handling gets better and better. Something to trade off. Yeah, you can't kill as far away, but you can swap to your shotgun pretty damn quick when you're point blank. Get that one-shot kill. Hopefully, that one-shot kill. Again, you're not guaranteed with the different types of shotguns you're going to be using for the higher handling, but at the very least, you get the handling back. I'm saying all of this now, but to be quite honest with you, I do like shotgunning right now. I do enjoy having quick draw, but I need to sit back and just think about it for a second. Is this really healthy for the game? Is it healthy to have everyone shotgunning, slide shotgunning in, everyone aping? Everyone's shotgunning nowadays, dude. It's just how it is, and I want to see a little bit of change, but the harsh reality is no matter what they do, I think everyone is going to stick to shotgunning because it's easy. It's the easiest and it's the most beneficial. It's low risk, high reward. It's just how it's always been. There's probably a bunch of things I missed, and if you have any ideas or things you want to put in, and just let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to see it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's just my opinions on shotgunning right now. Just again to sum it all up, I do think it is easy, and there's no shame in that. Again, there's no shame in saying that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Goodbye.